take a look at the results. I went 5-0 in the first set, 5-0 again, and next one's going to be a 4-1, and the next one is going to be a 5-0, as you can see on the screen right here. And I went 4-1 in the last one. So I went 23-2 in one day. I won 23 games and lost 22, and I climbed 300 ELO, and I'm back to around 2500. So this team has absolutely gone crazy. I got a 14 win streak with this team. I went 2-5 in that set, and the first match I pick up the absolute nightmare lead, mobile into lantern, and I safe switch to my ghost tree, and I get another terrible switch in because Shadow Ball just does not do a lot to the jump bluff. I'm going to go for a bait here, expecting the opponent to shield again, but honestly there was no need to bait. This is a misplay because the Shadow Ball only does 40%. He could have easily lived this, but I'm going to take my shield advantage. This is how the team works. It's an ABB team, and once you bait out the mobile or the grass counter with the Trevenant, like this stupid jump bluff, you can actually just sweep with the Ferrothorn. You're going to see in this video there are going to be 4 hard counter leads with 4 hard counter safe switches, but you're going to see that we're going to be able to win quite a few of them. So I'm going to bring in the Ferrothorn because he hard locks his guy, his lantern. He really wants to save his little flying cotton thing. So I'm just going to go for a power wave which does massive damage on this fishy boy. Boom, and then I can just farm him down. I don't have to shield anything. Even if it's a thunderbolt, I'm not really counting while they're commentating. Yes, it is a thunderbolt. So I'm just going to farm him all the way down, and let's see what he chooses to bring in. I do have my Ferrothorn, I do have my mobile. I can use the switch clock at some point. I do have a loaded player. I'm going to go straight for the flash cannon. Sadly, he respects it, but I can wham bam combo play just like Jamie Finn says and go for the big player of do massive damage, farm down the snowman, farm down the jump bluff, and that's a 2 shield flex. So we were hard counted on the lead, and we were counted on the safe switch, and we still got a 2 shield flex in that game. So let's go. If that's not proof of how strong the team is, the second match will show you how strong it is again. So in the second match, I think this is one of those matches where we get a decent lead, because I told you there are 4 matches where we get hard counter leads and hard counter safe switches. In spite of that, we went 23-2. That's insane. So this is the only match where we get a decent lead. Okay, so we lead against Tropius, which is great because he's running the air slash, and we have the Fire Fang. Our shiny mobile is flexing left and right, and we can easily tank whatever he goes for, and he brings in the Tentacruel. Now let me tell you, Tentacruel is the most common safe switch in this meta, apart from the Galarian Weezing, I assume. But the Ferrothorn does a great job at shutting down this the Tentacruel. So Ferrothorn is the MVP of this team. Ghost Tree is the safe switch. It draws out the flyer. Sometimes it draws out a mobile, and then you can get shield advantage or some sort of advantage for your Ferrothorn, and Ferrothorn just sweeps in the end game. That's how the team works. It's an ABB team, a very classic one at that. And the opponent is going to give me a shield with his guy. He can flip me if he wants. He has to invest both shields. Going to go for power whip. I get both shields, so I feel very comfortable bringing in the Ghost Tree and getting ahead on energy, because I can boom anything with the Ghost Tree in this meta. I can take the acid spray, that doesn't do a lot. He brings in the Tropius. I throw the Shadow Ball on bad move timing. I was expecting it to KO, but as you'll see, it does not. I still need one more Shadow Claw. That's sad because and in the back he has a Rose Raid. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. Guess what? We still have 2 shields remaining. You think it's going to boom the Rose Raid? Of course it is. Boom! Take down the little Rose, and that's going to be a great game. By the way, Rose Raid is also a great pick because the meta is completely infested with grass type, so it's great time to run mobile, and also Rose Raid with Weather Ball. That could be a very good mon as well. So we're off to a 2-0 start, and like I said, there are only going to be bad leads in the set, and an absolute nightmare lead against the Tentacruel. I'm going to save switch to my Ghost Tree, and the opponent responds with mobile. So again, double hard counter. I'm going to go for Seed Bomb bait here. They always shield 100% of the time. It's the safest shield that you can do. Even if you shield the power up punch, he's going to farm you down. So I'm not going to farm shield because I know I can't reach a Shadow Ball. I can just have thrown 1 more Shadow Claw. You'll see. I need 2 more, but I would not have got 2 more because I die here, as you see. So that was the right call on my part to just go for the Seed Bomb chip, because this guarantees I can farm the mobile down with my mobile. And as you can see, I have shield advantage for my Ferrothorn, and he's going to bring in the Tentacruel. Smart play by the opponent, not waiting out the switch clock, and in comes his own Ferrothorn, but I have shield advantage and a bit of an energy lead on my Ferro. Let's see if he's running the Flash. He's running the Thunder, and that's great news for me. This means that we can hit for flash cannons which are stab and do slightly more than the thunder, so I think we are in an advantageous position. And remember, switch clocks are going to come up eventually. I can snipe him with my mobile because I do have a 2-second desync, because he took 2 or 3 seconds to switch out his Tentacruel, and I'm going to make use of that. Just wait here. So I'm going to come in and farm down the Ferrothorn. I deny all that beautiful energy, and then the guy can come in, he can do whatever he wants, he can scald, he can spray, doesn't matter. I'm going to get off my big play rough. By the way, I would not recommend you to run play rough. You need an iron head. I don't have charged TMs, which is why I have to stay with play rough. I only have 3 or 4 charged TMs. I don't want to waste them. Already used 2 like charged TMs. I got Vice Grip and then I got back to play rough. So but definitely run iron head if you have the TMs. And now the guy is in range where I think I have to go for the farm down. No point in trying to throw moves. I'm going to call the bait. It's going to be an acid spray. Get that call right. The next one is important because Scald would cure from this point. So I'm thinking, is he going to Scald right now? I'm going to give him a shield here and I have to go for the farm down because I don't want to throw moves and waste a turn, and I'm able to get the farm down. That's a great game, and that's a 3 wins in a row. Hopefully I can get a Lugia. No, I get the stupid little boy, the band boy in this cup, and that's fine. But as you can see, this team just absolutely goes on a rampage. 23-2 is nothing to laugh at, guys. I think it's my best ever record in one day of the Go Battle League, and that's why I put that clip in the beginning of the video which shows the results. And in the 4th match, I told you we're going to pick another hard counter lead. So I'm going to safe switch to my Ghost Tree, and he responds with a Dewgong hard countered on the safe switch again. So I'm going to go for a Seed Bomb, and the opponent is going to shield because he's going to like debuff me with Icy Wind, and there's no way I can flip this. Once that he has shielded the first Seed Bomb, I think even then he would have flipped it. So I'm going to let it go and get shield advantage with my team. Like I said, same strategy, guys. Just get shield advantage. Ferrothorn, nobody's going to stop Ferrothorn once you get out the counter. So in this case, I think Dewgong is the counter. He's going to lower my attack with Icy Wind. I'm going to raise it right back up with the pup and just going to farm him all the way down. At least try to farm him down. Dewgong is a thick boy, so I don't know if I can farm him down, but I'm going to be counting his moves. I'm going to throw a move in case he reaches his own move. So yep, he's going to reach a move after his next Ice Shard. So I'm just going to go for Power Punch and one more Fire Fang that's going to take him out. I'm going to instantly bring in the Ferrothorn, keep that guy as a sack, and he's staying in with the Slowbro, which confuses me. I was thinking that maybe running the Ice Beam, which is why he's staying in. I thought of shielding, but I'm like, okay, let's see how much it does. But he goes for a Psychic. So I'm just going to overfarm by 1 Bullet Seed and take him out. In all honesty, I should have farmed up one more. I should have gone to 100 energy, and in the back he has a Ferrothorn. That's not looking great here. This is not looking great at all. I have to shield. If he goes for the Bam Super Power, he just wins because my mobile is too low. So this is not looking amazing. I go for the Flash and he shields it as well. So this is looking horrible. I have to catch to win the match. That's the only way I can win. Do you think I can pull this off? Yes, I can. And this catch is going to seal the game because this is going to waste 6 Vine Whips worth of energy, and now I can just go for a Flash Cannon and a Power Whip, and that's going to be a great game. He cannot reach 2 Super Powers before I can get off my next Power Whip. That catch just sealed the match. So that's a great game there. We're off to this is a 4-0. I think you already know because I told you it's going to be 2 5-0s. I went on a 14 win streak with this team. That's my highest streak for this season. So I guess you already know what's going to happen, but I can just tell you this, that's going to be another hard counter match. So out of the 4 matches, we had 3 hard counter leads and 3 hard counter safe switches. Don't worry, I'm going to make it 4 with this set, and in spite of that, we're going to come and win all of those games. And in this match, like I said, it's a terrible lead against Lantern. I'm going to safe switch, and I'm going to be greeted with a Jump Bluff. He tried to catch a Seed Bomb, smart play by the opponent. I'm going to CMP him on the acrobatics, go for Shadow Ball. If I can land it, I'm going to make a play for switch. I landed. I think I can make a play for switch. I'm going to shield this. I know acrobatics is 7, 7, 6. So this was 7. I'm going to throw a Seed Bomb on 7, going for the bait because I have invested a shield, so the opponent might feel safe to invest 1 shield of his own. And I was absolutely 100% correct. I get the shield, and now I'm hoping that if I shield this, I can throw 5 more Shadow Claws and go for the back-to-back Seed Bombs because he's going to reach it on 6. I can throw 5 easily, go for 1 Seed Bomb and hopefully get a shield, and go for another Seed Bomb and KO him. I get the shield and go for a Seed Bomb, and this I'm hoping it takes him out. He's only at 10 HP, but Jump Bluff is too thick. The Cotton Ball survives the move. I was not expecting that at all, and this is just going to take out my guy. He has switch advantage, he has energy advantage, and this is horrible. I'm going to come in with Ferrothorn because Mobile has nothing to do against the the fishy boy. So I have to sweep with my Pharaoh. I just go ahead with one bullet seed here, and in the back he has a snowman. His win con is to catch a flash cannon, which is not very difficult to do because it's easy to catch against a 3-turn move when you have a 2-turn move of your own. I was praying he doesn't catch, and he does not catch. I'm going straight for the flash cannon. Boom! One shot the snowman, and like that, just when we had absolutely zero chance of winning, we are back and we can win this in spite of losing lead hard, in spite of losing switch hard. We're going to win this game, guys. We're just going to go for power wave, boom, do massive damage, wham bam combo play, just like Jamie Finn says. Come in and farm down this little fishy boy. There's nothing he can do. Can highly recommend this team, guys. I've never gone so positive in my entire GBL life. I've won 23-2 as a reminder, climbed 300 points and beaten most of the hard counter teams. You have to drop a subscribe for that. Like it, share it with your friends. Let's go.